babes, ni Johnny. Hi babes, right now your queen is a-okay, and I hope by now you are doing super well. It's the 5th month of the year, and I hope you are crushing those goals. And you too? Yeah. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. Common mistakes made by first years. The first point that I have for you guys is you guys don't ask for help. Jonga, I understand that you are in a new environment. You are surrounded by a lot of people that you don't know, and asking for help may sometimes be intimidating, but you absolutely cannot go without asking for help. The seniors you guys find at school were once first years as well. They too were struggling like you, but they asked for help and they made it to where they are today. Guys, varsity is all about collaboration. Let me put it like that. You come to me and ask me for help, and if I can do what you have asked of me, then I will gladly do it for you, and vice versa. I will come to you as well, and if you are in the position to help me with what I have asked for, then you will do the same. Ask for help when you need it. Stop thinking that you can do everything on your own, because you can't. Most first years fail because of this. They find varsity so difficult and overwhelming because they want to figure everything out on their own. They think they can figure everything out on their own. They think they don't need help from other people, but that is not true. There are so many programs for first years. If you are new to this channel, hey boo, my name is Queen Tits and I am a UP graduate. So everything I say in this video will be based on my experience at UP. So as I was saying, there are a lot of first year programs to help you guys settle in. These programs won't exist, or they wouldn't exist if they weren't necessary. These programs are there to help you guys figure things out. We understand that the transition from high school to varsity may be a little bit intimidating, but these programs exist for a reason. For example, you guys have your student leaders. You guys have your tutors. You guys have your house parents. For those of you living in res on campus, you have your house parents or house guardians, whatever you call them in your school. But in UP, specifically Groenkloof campus, because I once stayed there, we call them house parents. We also have floor hackers, and floor hackers are people that you go to when you need help with something, and then if the matter is beyond their control, they will then take you to the house guardian. But yes, you have your floor hackers, people that you can go to anytime. You have your mentors. You have me. Guys, ask for help when you need it. For those of you who have me on app, do not hesitate to text me. I told you this before and I'm saying it again. Do not hesitate to text me. If you need help with literally anything, it doesn't have to be just school related. Text me, let's talk, and let me help you. First years, stop trying to figure everything out on your own. That is how you fail. The second point that I have for you is step out of your comfort zone. You guys are afraid to do that. You guys would rather remain in that little bubble of shyness, that little bubble of cluelessness. You guys are just, you're so, can't find the right word for this, but you're so, I hope you know what I'm saying. You guys honestly don't want to spread your wings. You guys are living in a bubble of fear. Stop it. Stop. You have always wanted the freedom that you have right now. Why are you then living in a bubble of fear? Why aren't you spreading your wings? After talking to quite a number of first year students this year, one thing I've picked up is that most of you guys are very, very shy. You guys are afraid of taking the first step. You guys are afraid of talking to other people. I gave you guys advice, well, those of you that I've spoken to, I told you that when you are in a lecture hall, just say hi to the person seated next to you. In most cases, you would find that the people around you are just as shy as you. They want to talk, they want to ask for help, but they are just shy. So Wena, be the brave one. Be the one that makes the first move. Leave your introverted self in your room. When you step out into the world, when you step out of your bedroom, be someone else. Be someone that is a go-getter. Be someone that makes things happen for themselves. And the only way you can do that is by leaving your introverted self pana endlini in your room. There is no room for shyness out there. If when you're going to walk around, I'm shy, I'm an introvert, I don't like talking to people, people make me nervous. Aibo, how will you get things done? How will you have the guts to ask for help? How will you make friends? How will you just be free? How will you overcome your fear if you're always holding on to the fact that you're an introvert? Abel, leave that in your room. Get out of your comfort zone. Leave your introvertness in the house. Leave it in your room. When you go out there, talk to people. talk to people, make friends. I did mention Uguti. The people around you in the lecture hall, the person seated right next to you is as shy as you. But if you aren't going to make the first move, how do you expect to get a study partner? How do you expect to make friends? Socialize, Nana. Stop being so shy. Stop with that mentality. It won't get you anywhere. Instead, you will feel lonely, everything will be overwhelming, and you will cry. Nothing is wrong with crying. Absolutely nothing is wrong with crying. But if you can prevent that from happening, why not do it? Get out of your comfort zone. The third point that I have for you. You guys don't accept help when it's offered to you. The first point, I said you guys don't ask for help. And now the third point is that you guys don't accept it when it's offered to you. Example, me. I have contacted so many of you guys telling you that I'm here if you need help with anything. How many of you actually came back to me and told me what is bothering you? How many of you today are still going through things alone, even though I said to you, I'm here, you can talk to me anytime, text me anytime? Some of you have mentors right now. I know that for a fact. You guys have mentors, but you aren't contacting your mentors and asking for help. There are programs. I don't know how often these programs come about. I am no longer a student, so I wouldn't know in detail. But one thing I know for sure is that there are programs. Either it's study sessions or social events. You know, man, there are always programs at school where first years and other students are invited so that you guys talk to one another, socialize, learn more about, the school, ask for help when it's right there in your face. There are always programs at school. There's always someone who's always ready to give you help. But you guys don't attend these programs. You guys just would rather sit in your rooms and cry and stress and tell yourself varsity is so horrible. Yet you are the one that's making it horrible for yourself. Guys, attend these social programs, man. Attend. Stop drowning yourself in work and emotions. There are people who are literally offering you uncedo. Uncedo is help, by the way. Guys, if you want something, you go and get it. If someone offers you something that you need, and they tell you who to text me anytime, call me anytime, do exactly that. Don't sit there and think, oh no, I don't want to bother this person. Hi, everything is too much. I don't know where to start. Hey, if you would rather sit and think about the fact that you don't know where to start or you don't want to bother this person, then honey, you are only going to make things harder for yourself. If someone offered you help, take it. Stop thinking that you might be bothering that person. They are the ones that said, call me anytime, text me anytime, because they know. Stop trying to figure things out on your own. You're not gonna win. The last point that I have for you guys is adapting. A lot of you, and as you guys don't want to adapt or you don't know what adapting is, but hi, niyafeyila nje kule department. Kule department yoko adapter. Hi, niyafeyila shame. Guys, more lifing. There are levels to everything. Excuse me. And each level requires change. Each level has its own pros and cons. Each level is supposed to make you learn something new. It's supposed to make you try something different. It's supposed to make you gain a new perspective of things. You were once in kindergarten, aka crash. Wapasa akere. Wayesa grade 1 until grade 3. Wapasa akere. Wayaha grade 4 until grade 7. And ite wapasa. And then you went to high school. Grade 8 until matric. You passed it as well. And all those phases required you to, change something within yourself. They required you to look at things, in a different way, gaining a new perspective, like I mentioned. Each phase, man, taught you something, and each phase gave you something. Why are you treating this phase, this one, any different? You are done ka uniform, high school. You are now entering student life. You are a young adult. You are supposed to shape your life. You are supposed to shape your future. Adapt to your situation, adapt to your environment, adapt to how things work in your current phase. You cannot be in varsity, living alone, going to class with no uniform, and still having the same mindset as someone that wears a uniform. You have passed that stage, darling. You have passed that level. Get your head in the game. Know that you are in a new level now, a more advanced level, one that will push you to the limit, one that will either make or break you. But it is up to you. It is up to you to decide ukuba apha ndikhoyo ngoku, am I going to win or am I going to fail? You are your own adult. No one is running after you. No one is telling you do this, don't do that. You are the one that's supposed to think for yourself. You are the one that's going to make things happen for yourself. Adapt to your environment. Learn how things work. Move like an adult that you claim you are. Adapt to your situation, babe. Okay? This is a new phase now. Accept it. Embrace it. And rock it. I've come to the end of the video. If you are still here, please give this video a big thumbs up. And I hope you guys really heard me. Everything starts with you. Everything is up to you. Guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.